Cool.
In
So
retro,
you found the divided community.
I found exactly how to divide the community. Holy cow, the amount of hate that I started getting was
Okay.
just in like ridiculous. Like people were getting really nasty and snarky about it, and then
Well,
so
yeah, you insulted their mother.
well, no, I didn't insult their mother. I insulted their very existence.
That's a better way to say it.
Yes. Holy
Awesome. I'm
cow.
so happy for you, Oak, right? If you
Well,
found that so early, good job.
so that's the good news. All right. The really frustrating part was because it was going so viral and people were like starting to get really nasty. I just stopped. Like I stopped the comments. I said, "All right, look, if you want to comment on this, you have to be one of my followers." So I said,
Nice.
"Go away. I'm done." So it only reached about 35. So on the initial count, it reached about 3,500 people.
Nice.
All right. Now, so this is the insane thing. I posted something Wednesday. So
Mhm.
that was like Sunday or yeah, that was Sunday. Yep, Sunday. So it reached about 3,500 people, 4,000 people, and I stopped the commenting, which limited the posting, limited the reach and everything significantly. So I was like, okay, thank God I'm not getting out all this stupid, idiotic hate and everything. Good
Nice.
news, like you said, I found the dividing line. I know exactly what to do now to like really get some annoyance.
Nice. To get
Okay.
attention when it's time to get it.
Well, not so much get attention, but to start filtering people.
Oh,
Um
you found your demographic basically.
yeah, yeah. I found my demographic and I know how to separate them like so fast. Oh
I'm
my
so proud.
gosh.
No,
I
that's
lost
perfect.
like I lost like 10 followers from that, which to me was like, I don't care. Thank you for filtering
Yep, there's the
yourself.
door.
Yep. Yep.
Congratulations. You found it.
Oh, it was hilarious. Like one person went on there and was like, "Oh, this makes me want to unfollow them." I'm like,
But
"Bye."
okay, but did you? Like, okay.
Yeah, they didn't
There
at first, and then eventually they did, and I'm like, "Okay, thank you.
there it
That
is.
that
Ciao,
makes
dear.
me happy. That makes me really happy." Anyway, so because I just got tired of the stupidity of it. Anyway,
Oh
so
yeah.
Wednesday I go and I post something. I thought it was super innocuous. It's like this whole thing, it's just me working, and I put like this caption on the video. I've never shared this before. And it's like, okay, it's just a um stupid thing of saying, I've never shared this before. It takes a toll on me to share my work because it's like I've got a lot. I work long hours. It's r- beside my day job,
Yeah.
and a lot of times I share colors and nobody buys anything, and it
Mhm.
sucks.
Yep.
So it's basically just me sitting there saying, it sucks to have like to put your effort into something and nobody notice it and nobody
Yeah.
like actually really appreciate it and buy anything, but I'm still going to do it because I love what I'm doing. Holy fucking crap. I struck gold.
Oh, did you?
Like
This is insane.
Instagram gold. I want to
Okay.
let me ask you how many people have viewed that reel or
Oh
how many
goodness.
how many views that reel has gotten.
Oh, 10,000.
As of right now, 18,700 views,
Wow, you're a superhero.
400 likes. I'm like,
Nice.
like what the
Nice. Well, this is raw emotional stuff, right? It's like, hey,
Yes, I
person
know.
too, damn it.
And I've gotten all right, how many follows do you
So
think I've
you cleared out the community that
Yes.
just says, okay, we love cheap shit and
Yep.
kiss my ass.
Yep.
So you got rid of those on day one.
Yep.
Then you put out this emotional post that's vulnerable, you're a
Yep.
tough guy and all that shit, right? Your real feelings.
Yep.
And how many sales did you get?
Not many.
Not too bad. Like a
Eh,
million?
no, not at all. It's been like 3 or 4 sales,
Okay, cool.
which To be fair, that's pretty much exactly what I would expect from a post like that. It's not actually really calling anybody to buy anything.
Uh-huh. There's no call to
It's
action.
yeah, it's a post to pull people into my store, so to speak.
Cool.
So let me ask you this: how many people do you think have followed me from that reel?
Oh, I, what, 1,000?
No, I
Okay,
wish.
like, what do you have, like, a 5% following from something like that?
Yeah, usually
Okay, so 500 or so, right? I mean, if it was
170,
18,000,
170
that's
follows.
amazing. Good job.
Yep.
1 week.
So
What a great
you
story.
have to so the number of views you have to take into account that it's act like when I say 18,000 views or close to 19,000 views,
Mhm,
um, because there is such short duration. A lot of times when Instagram counts a views, it's like a quick swipe through for one.
mhm,
Two, if you're reading the caption, it will often count the replay as a view.
mhm. Okay.
So what I have learned is that you have whatever view count you have, you generally have to have it, especially with those really high numbers.
Mhm.
So the number of accounts that were reached were around 9,000 accounts. So
That's awesome.
18,000 views, 19,000 views, around 9,000 accounts reach, 170 some odd follows. So that's not bad. Like that's a really good
No, that's a good
funnel.
day.
Yes. So that's about a 2% follow rate from that, which is really good when you consider a lot of things.
Yeah,
Bunch of saves, which is even better. So I
nice.
it's one of those things like I'm sure
Boost that. Yeah,
I
boost the
could
hell out of
boost
it.
it
Why didn't you?
and get a ton of follows
Yeah,
or
yeah.
maybe even a bunch of people. So I'm considering boosting it.
Just
I
shut up
just
and go put $50 boost on it.
I'm
Well, seriously, like,
considering it.
we'll pause it. Just boost it right now. That's
It's like
really cool.
okay.
That's really cool. No, seriously, like, don't think about it. When you so here's a mistake we make a lot. Like, we see something like this that takes off,
Yep.
and we're like, we should boost
Oh,
that. And then you
and
kind
then
of
we
just
don't.
lose the momentum,
Well,
right? It's like, too late. Go in there,
that's
boost it
the
now.
big one.
And if it doesn't respond in like an hour or two, then you know you missed it. If it takes off, great. But
Yep.
seriously, $50, rich boy, you can handle it.
Well, so now here's the other news that's going on right now. Just so you understand, there's two other pieces of news that
Oh,
are
what an exciting week. Go on vacation more
oh,
often.
it's been insane. On my way out to vacation, I got an email about makers market, a local makers market, saying that I am now going to be a vendor at my first market.
Congrats.
Yep. So there's that, and then on the mill front,
Ooh,
the mill.
so many amazing updates this week.
Yeah, yeah. So I got a message or a call from the manufacturer yesterday. Now we've been on the waiting list for them since early this year, and the waiting list is about 12 to 18 months long. So
Oh,
we didn't expect to hear anything back until early next year.
yep.
I got a call from them yesterday saying that a lot of people have or several people have delayed their orders
Uh-huh.
and now we got moved up to up on the list. So,
There's a banking
it
crisis right now, isn't there?
what?
There's a commercial banking crisis right now, isn't there?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I've heard rumors. I'm wondering if it's true.
I'm a little, that concerns me if that's the case. Anyway, because
Oh,
the
don't worry
cost of
about it.
all the equipment right now is about 244,000.
Yeah, yeah. So if you're getting funded, right? I wouldn't worry about it.
If
If your profile looks probably better than most of the people getting funded financed,
Well,
right?
so the problem with the problem with our profile and everything, like we're our credit and everything is going to be phenomenal. So it doesn't
Hmm.
matter. We will very likely get approval for it.
Yep.
It's just the lag time in getting the approval is going to be a little while. We're also working on getting grants because It's really good. I want to open up a software company. A bank is going to understand that and be like, all right, let's go, let's give you the money, let's do it. So that is our problem, is we have to educate the bankers usually. Anyway, so
That's not a bad thing. I mean,
it's
sometimes that's not a
not.
bad thing, right?
You're
It's
absolutely correct.
you don't have to educate them about the product, right? Because the product is just you have to familiarize them with it, right? So
Yes.
it's not like I made this new product and
Yep.
there's no historical reference on it. It's
Right.
like this is what it is. You may not have
Yep.
heard it, but it's the standard industry, right?
Yep.
It's got history as
Oh,
long as
it's
people needed clothes, right? Or women have
everybody.
had periods. So
Every
here it is.
mill we talk to, they are always saying, you need to open, we have so much work. The problem is bankers aren't usually in that industry, so
Mhm.
we have to connect the banker to those people, and we have to connect
Yep.
the banker to people who with letters of intent saying, I will use this business.
Mhm.
Anyway,
But that's good
so
for you. That's
my
really good for
new
you.
back circling back to my news, I got the call yesterday and we got moved up. So if we can put the down payment in by the end of the month,
Mhm.
we will have our mill in about 4 to 5 months. The equipment.
Nice.
The-
And
we're talking about it. We're figuring it out. We're waiting. The biggest issue right now is the we don't have a building. That's
that's a
the
little thing. So 4 to 5 months, how long does it take to put a building? Put that
it
crap in a tent.
honestly, it would take about 4 to 5 months to get the building done. The problem is that the builder that we're talking to is their queue is a little bit um, full at the moment. I think when they gave us the estimate, they were looking at breaking ground either late this year or early next year. I think that's what they were looking at. And I think part of the problem is they don't want to break ground during a lot of the winter months because we have to drill another well. So that's our big issue. So
Hmm.
my stepdad's making a bunch of calls today. He and I are going to talk. I got the estimate and everything. So and the estimate is good for I think a year, which is great. But also we've got like several weeks before we have to put up the money for it.
Awesome.
So like you said,
So we need
we
to
need to
have
go.
like a two dudes GoFundMe thing.
Yeah, I know exactly. So it's like you said, um, crud, what was it? It's like you said, I need to go on vacation more often.
Yeah, yeah. Go away, dude. Go away. Like
Uh,
not how often can I say this to my friends?
yeah, yeah, I know, isn't
I want you to
it?
go away and go on vacation so you can be more successful.
So it was a lot of fun. It's cool. It's a lot of really cool stuff happening. I'm a little terrified because it's a lot of money that we're talking about, but at the same time, like, okay, all right,
Yeah.
we're just gonna go for it.
You just gotta do it. Be brave. If you're gonna do it in the first place, just do
Yep.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Time to take the boyhood and turn it into manhood.
I ought to reach through the camera and slap you for that one. That was awful. That was so bad. That doesn't even qualify as a dad joke. Wow. I don't.
That one's gonna have to go into a short then. That's good.
Yes. And my reaction.
Yeah, yeah, that was good. It's like I'm gonna go through the camera and smack your ass.
That was so bad. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put cool 50 more credits added.
Oh, thank you.
Let me send you your good. What's a good business account for you?
Um,
Is it like would you do is like Venmo, Cash, PayPal? Which one's easier?
PayPal's probably cool.
I don't know that I have
If you
it on
don't
my
have
phone.
PayPal, do you have Revolut or Cash
No,
App?
I have PayPal. I have Cash App, but I have PayPal. I just don't have it on my phone.
Okay. I burned
Login.
through all of those 50 beautiful credits, which was 10 from the previous month. and 60.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. We've got a lot of.
Oh, seriously, this is episode 54 and we have like 14 hours. Like we're procrastinating a little too much.
We are. Are you editing it or is it your editors?
My editors, my guys are
Good.
doing it. What I'm having to do, yes, it's I don't want to call it like low level work, but any business owner that's making more than 50 cents an hour, right, should not
Don't.
be doing this themselves.
Yeah, I know.
No, I
That's
mean
why I haven't.
it's actually like it's I think really the price point where it makes sense is at 15 or 20 bucks an hour, right? If you're worth more than 15 or 20 an hour, then you
Yep.
need to have somebody else do that and you just need to focus on your core competencies. Now,
Well, and that's
there
kind of
is a
what
little thing
you
you
and I
should get
were.
used to hearing your voice. That's one thing that you have to
Oh,
do.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a terrible thing. It's really suffering at first. Um probably you've probably you're way past that. Like I still am not in love with hearing my voice. So
I got past it so long ago. I mean, it's like,
yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
cool.
well, I
You
mean,
and
I
I
looked into
are
it and I'm like, why do I hate hearing my own voice, right?
um
And
on your
go for it.
PayPal. It's I'm gonna put the PayPal
Yeah.
ID in the chat, and you let me
Oh,
know. Oh, come on! I need a copy. It doesn't want me to copy.
you can send me a bill to the email I just sent you. A PayPal bill.
That's the one that I'm seeing in my
Yep,
PayPal.
sounds right.
Okay, so these credits are really cheap, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm putting it into Frame.io. I'm just exporting the whole thing, right?
Yep,
In a widescreen horizontal distribution with captions,
sent.
and I'm reducing the size of the captions. And the
I don't remember. Does Frame.io do uh because one of the biggest things that I did with the early ones was on especially on the public side was remove the swear words. We've
I
gotten
don't
much.
think it does that for me. I don't do have any swear words in my vocabulary. Like fuck that shit. My
Yeah,
language is great.
we've gotten a lot better about that on the public side.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Private
yeah. I've
side, we
been
don't care.
fairly civilized.
I don't care on the private side because the private side is supposed to go behind the paywalls.
Yeah, and I have fun with that.
All right, I'm like getting all of it's insane when you get a ton of when something goes viral, you do get so many comments, and it's hard to stay on top of the comments and things
Oh,
like
I'm
that. It's like,
terrible at staying up in comments. Like you know, anybody who comments on my stuff knows that I'm really bad at comments. But know that when I do lives and my feeling is like, hey, just get on there, right, with me live and, jump in, have some conversation.
yep. Do you do when you go live? Do you do it live across multiple platforms?
Yes, not multiple, but YouTube um
Good,
and LinkedIn.
good, good. Because when I before I went on vacation, I was doing Instagram lives on a weekly basis, which is
Nice.
really good because doing live for those who are listening, doing lives are a really good way to build relationships with your existing customer base and semi attract new customers because one like I said, it builds a relationship with the existing. So like when I go live on Instagram, people, my followers will get notified. Be honest, I will probably only get 5 people who will actually watch, which is not that big of a deal because Instagram is not designed or built for long form video content. They're working on it. They're trying to break into that. They have kind of, but it's really not. Um, so when they come in and they start commenting and things, I can respond to them and I can talk to them and I can have like a one-way conversation with some feedback from them. It is always going to be a one-way conversation. It's hard to have a two-way via lives and stuff, and that just builds relationship.